just building a loop feedback in your house.
Yeah, you might.
Oh, but the patch, the little tiny patch that fixes some buildings or something does not appear to be a compatibility problem, or they've already put it on the server. There's a little like 120 or 200K patch. I think it said there were some objects that were too big or something. I wonder if that was like the airplanes that are. You've seen the little model gliders that are like twice as big as it's supposed to be. I think they fixed a couple of them, but it was just a little tiny patch.
Yeah, it's nice if things are the right size. You don't want a single-seater glider the size of a Boeing 747.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the trailers at this airport. They look rather big.
Are we going
trailers?
for the EB?
Yeah, it's open class, so it's probably either EB or JS21.
Yeah, at the north of the runway between the buildings, there are some trailers,
Oh, I see.
glider trailers. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think they're too big because, like, if you look at the ground, you can actually they put them in spots where there's actual gliders and trailers at. Like the one glider, something with the one of those gliders. You can see the actual image of the glider it's sitting on top of. Maybe it's that the trees and stuff are a little too small.
Maybe it's because I haven't updated all files. I have some
that could be what it is. Yeah, that may be what it is.
They are bigger than the hangars.
Oh, when they look bigger than the hangars?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's what it is. The XMY, and they look fine. They don't look.
I think even the EB will fit here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That must be what that little patch fixed. I'm looking and going, fine with me. So the wave might be pretty good today. It was 60 kilometers an hour wind.
Yeah. That didn't sound like a beer, Morten. That sounds like a beer.
You're right.
Oh, what the? As soon as my plane started, it just started wobbling back and forth violently.
Yeah.
That was a bit weird.
It looks quite funny.
You're running off to the side of the airport. It's just
Exactly. I didn't have any choice. It started wobbling so uncontrollably. Well, that's wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Nice try.
That's weird.
Yeah, it does happen. That happened to me once. If you remember, a few days ago.
I wonder if it's the airport.
Yeah.
Actually, the glider in front of me when they got towed off, they kind of did some weird stuff on my end too. So maybe it's something wrong.
Was it 700 meters tow height?
Yes.
Ah, Leute.
I guess I'll just. I'm afraid to try self launch again.
This is indeed an interesting task. Will it be good to get full height in the waves after first turn point?
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'll let the plane tow me off, and then if I don't like it, I can detach and then switch over to the engine.
Hey guys.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
It's really funny. Tim is always the first, and then comes the echo.
He's younger and clever than the other.
He's just faster than you, Morten.
I know that. I've tried every day 7:30. I'll try.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening. The crosswind's too strong.
Yeah, it's bumpy.
Too strong for what?
For starting.
Oh, okay. So, are people touching the ground with their wings?
Yeah, it's the ground's really, it catches the wings really easy, and on the start, I started the self start a few minutes ago, and as soon as the engine started, it tipped over onto one, and there another plane just did it too. Oh boy.
I think
Yeah.
I'll stick to the good old air tower.
This wasn't. Okay, it happened to Tim, and he was being towed.
Yeah. I really
Nice.
tried to keep my wings level. Just need to try harder.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically, it looks like when it's your turn to take off, just do everything you can to keep the wings from hitting the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while for the wings to bend a little bit upwards. Right now they're bending downwards.
Actually, happens on.
Is there anybody here from Italy on this channel today?
I'm sure you will hear Nicola very soon.
Yeah, he will be there. Anyway, I'm working with some guys from Italian, and well, actually, I like it. They are in many ways insanely nice to work together with.
Okay. And another comment to Nicola: there's no way you can overhear him.
Sorry, say again.
I say, there's no way you can overhear him. This boy
No.
amazes me. I mean, he just starts
Oh,
talking.
he's so young.
And he's going. It's amazing. And
He's
he's
so
so
young.
young.
He's so enthusiastic.
There's another one went down.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, maybe they shouldn't fly the EBs then.
Unfortunately, it's open, so anyone who has gotten in the air with the EB.
Yeah, it means you can take whatever you want. That's not a bad thing.
So far, so good, Richard.
Managed.
Yeah, it's just if you can get past the initial low speed part where you have little control,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Do you guys put your flaps all the way negative when you start?
Today I will.
Okay. I would recommend that. Gives you a lot more control as long as you're still slow.
Yeah, and keep the stick in the stomach, so you keep the tail down.
Yep. And keep the tail down, exactly. Which is difficult for all of you that have a bigger belly like I do. See?
Oh no.
Never get the stick all the way back.
I'm still alive.
Oh, what happened?
He started the engine, but he forgot to push the throttle forward.
Oh, bugger. And you ran into him or he ran into you?
He ran into me. I didn't have any damage.
Okay.
So have the stick in the stomach a little bit negative, and then push it to positive when you want to fly.
Yep. Well, you probably want to wait with the EB because it'll take a long time until the ship wants to fly, but yeah. And it's not shit, it's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you get me right too, John.
And I don't know if anybody have seen this EB-29 in the real world, but it's huge.
It looks huge. Even
It is huge.
25 meters.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the runway because I've noticed the tow plane is rocking back and forth as we're taking off.
Yeah.
And I think they messed up and didn't set this runway as being pavement or something.
Well, it's bumpy.
Yeah, I started off with the stick all the way to the right, and then as I started rolling, I rolled it out and it seemed to be fine.
So guys, the route we're taking right now, the first leg gets us exactly into my home flying area.
Whoa, nice.
So gliding is part of Bad Tölz, which is 10 kilometers away from Königsdorf. The club I'm in, they used to fly out of Greiding, which is our first turn point today, up until a few years ago when they moved to another place. But that's actually, and that's exactly the area I was playing around with last weekend. So in the north you see a lake, which is called Weizenweg, and that's very close, quite close to where I live. And I find it really funny, we're having a Condor task exactly right there. Interesting.
Oh, and the reason for the beer today is actually that it's public holiday for tomorrow in Denmark.
Yeah, tomorrow is a public holiday in Germany as well. It's Father's Day.
What?
It's Father's Day.
Yeah, and Denmark is the day when Jesus Christ he went to heaven.
Yeah, what is it? Christ Ascension? What's complicated?
Kristelig himmelfartsdag.
Yeah,
Just
the
in
city
the
of Norway.
Just in the
It's
yeah.
Christ's spaceship day, you know. Himmelfart is like heavenly ship.
No, Fahrt is the trip.
Speed.
So when he takes his path or his trip to heaven. Fahren means to drive, basically. At least in German.
Not in Norwegian.
At least in German.
Fart in Norwegian means speed. Not
Oh,
the
okay.
driver.
Well, got it. We also in the naval vocabulary, you also use the word Fahrt to express speed, Fahrt or Geschwindigkeit. But fahren really means to drive. Oh,
In Norwegian, to drive is kjøre. Eller føre.
About this word fast would probably mean something else in English. It would not
Yeah,
be
there's,
speed.
you know the bunch you have on the road. It's called fartstemper.
Yeah.
And so anybody English who comes to Norway and sees this sign with fartstemper underneath it, just kill themselves laughing.
But there's a good joke in Denmark because when Queen Elizabeth she was here in I don't know somewhere in somehow in the 50s whatever, she took an elevator and in Danish you can actually write I fart on English I fart.
Right.
And it actually does make sense, but it have a little bit other meaning in English.
Yeah.
Right. For all of you that are still on the ground, if you take a toe, put your flaps all the way negative, pull the stick all the way back, and then as you reach at least 60, you push the flaps, or you pull the flaps one back, and then the second, and then you fly. And it's not a problem at all. And I hope I'm not telling you things you already know.
No, in fact, that's never been a thing for me. So I've never flown a glider in real life with flaps.
Yeah. So if you fly a flat glider, I mean, and that's pretty much the case for all of them, but you need to look into the manuals. You push the stick or the handle all the way forward, so you adjust your flaps negative for the first up until you've at a speed between 40 and 60 km/h.
Yeah.
And that's when you slowly push it back. Slowly pull it back.
Yeah, correct.
Well,
if I'm starting my Ventus, I will start with -1, and as soon as I have control, I'll go to 0, and then I'll go to +1 to lift off the airplane.
Yep.
It's working flawlessly.
So Morten, what flap settings did you use on your ASW20? I mean, you could actually only flap from 1 to 2, right?
Yeah, I will use what is it called 2.
Okay.
And it's more critical than the Ventus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in aero towing you need to have negative when you're starting. Then there's no problem.
Okay.
And if you're flying with water, say to the guy who's having the tip that he should run like hell. But the good thing about having an ASW20 if you're flying in the Alps is that you can land everywhere.
Yeah. And very steep approaches, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
if you know the technique and you can land everywhere without any problems.
Yeah. Actually, there was a glider accident in Austria last weekend. The glider was damaged. The pilot's still alive and he's okay. But well, some of us we discussed and we attribute it to lack of training, lack of practice. First weekend flying, you probably didn't even do a proper landing or proper short landing, and then you go cross country right away. It's probably what you should not do.
What kind of glider was it?
Let me think. I think it was a discus, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Only one thing with the ASW20, when you're doing the landing circuit, then you use it in position 3, the flaps.
Okay.
Not,
So you-
not no, I will not use the thermals with this +4 or the 4th
Okay.
position. The reason is
Yeah,
very
I
simple.
noticed it. I mean, 2 or 3 times I pushed the flaps to L, in the thermal mistakenly, and you noticed that right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember at my airport we had a small accident with a ASW20.
Okay.
The pilot realized he was a little bit too short, already put it into landing flaps.
Okay.
So he wanted to
Yeah.
ease the flaps a little bit, and then it said for him full negative. And then you're on the ground very fast.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a problem. The only thing you need to do is, if you do it, then just pull the stick backwards immediately.
Yeah.
Pull the stick. Because I thought, I mean, when you put your flaps into landing on the 20, or put them positive all the way, you have an enormous amount of but you also have altitude, don't you?
Sorry, Chris, I couldn't hear you. Please say again.
No props. I said at the landing setting you have a lot of drag, but you also have a lot of lift because the wing is curved so strongly. And I thought when you push it forward, you always lose altitude, and I think that's the problem when you're already low.
Exactly. Then you should pull it, not push it. Pull it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. True.
You're pointing downwards and you're removing your drag. Believe me, you are accelerating with more or less 0g, whatever, 1g.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
But it's a little bit counterintuitive to
Exactly.
to slow down.
Yeah, it is. Well, it also happens to me that I use too much flaps on the final. What I've done is taking the flaps and very slowly move them forwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But you know, if the flaps handle slip, you need to think very fast.
Yeah, then things move fast. That's also that if you're doing a very steep landing with flaps, then you can say come in high and then adjust with the air brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's probably the trick to it, right? I mean, when you know you have a plane that gives you such steep approaches, you just give yourself a little bit of extra altitude that you can kill with flaps, you know?
Yeah.
That you can kill with the air brakes, I mean.
Yeah. I think in the flight manual they mentioned that the ASW20, the A model, reduced your glide range to 4 or something like that, with full flaps and full air brakes.
Wow.
It actually said the maximum speed with full flaps is 120.
And that's probably nose right into the ground, right?
Maybe I don't know how to reach 120.
Okay, I mean, is that the maximum speed it will assume when you push the stick all the way forward, or is that really the maximum and you need to pay a lot of attention that you don't exceed that?
No, it actually says this is the VNE with full landing
VNE.
clearance.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually like trailing edge brakes.
Yeah. Should not put those back in either, right? When you have them out. But I've never actually made the experiment. Gerd, von dir hört man überhaupt nichts. Wo bist du denn?
Du, ich bin so beschäftigt mit meiner Tastatur, mein Keypad ist ausgefallen. Jetzt habe ich natürlich meine ganzen Belegungen von Condor auf mein Keypad gepackt und jetzt muss ich erstmal gucken, was einige Tasten auf meinem richtigen Keyboard sind.
Was ist, ne? Geil.
Ja, echt geil, ja.
Okay, dann lasse ich dich mal in Ruhe.
Allein schon Autopilot muss ich hier P drücken irgendwie, also ganz
So
merkwürdig.
ist es.
Naja, ich habe die Tasten ja nicht im Kopf.
Aber frag einfach.
Ja.
Also, nein, ernsthaft, ja?
Zum Beispiel kann ich die Uhr nicht mehr anzeigen, aber die habe ich ja zum Glück im Cockpit. Alles gut.
You need small labels on your Tastatur.
Yeah, that is better for the next. So also the flaps. Emma's watching at my keyboard. 40 centimeters away from me. Echo Romeo, is this? Okay.
Good luck, Ken.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, John. Was cloud flying allowed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, good luck, John. You're ready to go.
overrun by the wind?
Well, there's so many other people that already left.
And I apologize, I said driving the first turn point, it's the second. I had it wrong in my proxy, so just realized that.
Look, you're there.
Good luck.
Tak, tak.
Good luck, Richard.
Thank you.
Jo, good luck.
I just nearly screwed that up with Flutter.
I'm to your left yet.
Ah ja, I see.
Ja, ja.
Look, Chris.
God Tour, ja.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Good luck.
No, if you would only mean it.
Of course we mean it, Chris. What kind of people do you think we are?
I don't know.
With
I don't
line
know.
of
Secretly, Tim, you still smile as long as everybody's behind you, don't you?
Well, sometimes I get annoyed when I'm behind, but eventually I wish everyone the best of luck.
Okay, and I hope, I mean, you're taking this as fun. Truth is, I really like this custom. I think it's a very nice and polite way of interacting.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's on the Norwegian Cup. There was one guy who was getting kind of annoyed, but I'm pretty sure that he was influenced by everybody else who didn't get annoyed. not at last night, but just in general about his sort of hardware software problems or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's really calmed down, and I think the sort of general atmosphere calmed. You know, people just attune to it after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a simulation.
Exactly. It's only a game.
Oh, you made a very early fifth gun? Yeah, I mean, you shifted very early to the secondary bridge.
Oh, I was already up high enough that going out into that one was actually But I was just trying to climb up as high as I can during the first part of this ridge here. So that lower ridge was already out of the way for me.
Oh, another good thing about the A320 is the very, very roomy cockpit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever flown a grog?
Is it a glider?
Yes.
Yeah, I have flown it.
Yeah. That has a roomy cockpit.
The roomiest or the spaciest cockpit I've ever flown in was in the Astia.
Yes.
This
In
DG
the Asia, you
1001
need to loosen your
tiny.
fart belts and your seat belts in order to get out to have a look out.
Oh, that was you, Gerd. I heard you.
Ja.
Mischt ihr sich schon wieder alle auf, Leute?
No, no. Ich mische mich selber auf.
Okay. Did you catch a wave, John?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Probably it wasn't worth turning out in the valley like this, but
At what altitude did you enter? Do you remember?
I'm at 2,400 now, so it's probably like I didn't climb too much, so it's probably like 2,200.
Okay.
Problem is, it's not very consistent because there's nothing on the. There's not much upwind to make a good wave.
Okay.
I mean, you can see the clouds. It's kind of patchy.
How come you know so much about waves?
Well, I'm just saying, look at the sky. It's not like there's a big mountain.
Yeah.
Not like there's a big consistent ridge up there. There is some mountains way off in the distance.
Just had autopilot on and the glider went into flutter. Oof, that's scary.
Well, no, I've had that before where I set on autopilot and used the bathroom and came back, and the glider was red. Like, it accelerated away to autopilot. I was like, oh. So, and now I remember if I ever had to step away from the keyboard with autopilot on, to be sure it's trimmed to not accelerate.
Exactly.
There, now I'm climbing at 2 in wave.
Oh, nice.
It's almost 26.
Could be the Joker.
Well, you're right. This is probably not going to be very fast because you guys are already pulling away from me. But
Oh, but you're high. I mean, I'm at, I was just at 24, now I'm down to 21 again.
Maybe the waves are better than the width.
They should be.
The problem is this is what really.
Oh, was it Diana tunneling?
In blowing off though.
Chris, did you catch any whale?
Let's say I'm in zero. Yeah, I'm in zero lift. So I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm actually liking using the Katassin though. I like the for starting the I have the airspeed the flutter warning set to the lowest volume so it just kind of is there when I need it. And
Okay.
I just like having the narrow very up all the time in the corner.
Yeah, that's very neat to have. So you can see if you are in a lifting or sinking air mass, regardless of the speed.
Oh, that's fast.
Congrats.
Yeah, I got nothing off this way here. Tim's already higher than I am. So yeah, I think the ridge was a better idea.
And I've almost got your altitude too, Johnny. Where's Dad?
He's up ahead near the ridge up there.
Okay.
He didn't move this fast.
Yeah, I was confused. I see Tim and I see you, but I didn't see Dad.
Oh, he's way ahead of me.
Oh, really? Is he lower?
No, I am.
How does he do that?
Einfach Behendigkeit, glaube ich.
The German Hochgeschwindigkeit.
Ja, genau.
Das schnellste Moped am Hafen.
Ja,
Das schnellste Moped am Hafen. You even did that with a northern German accent. Very nice. I'm not sure if I like this glider. There's nothing you need to do here.
Bring the beer.
Yeah, and avoid the mountain.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is way too fast for me. I have no time to make any decisions, you know? I don't think I like that.
There's always the Blemick.
Exactly. My kind of ship, you know?
I think they should have the Rønlærke.
A what?
Rønlærke. Ever tried that?
Never heard of that.
You heard of that?
No.
It's
Rønlærke?
Rønlærke, yeah.
That's a Röhnlerche. Okay, yeah, okay.
Sorry for my insanely bad German.
No worries. No worries. Actually, you
But
did well.
it was Danish.
It
Rønlærke.
was my limited understanding.
Rescue?
ja, tak.
That's good.
Oh, gratuliere.
Jo.
What's new?
Congrats.
Yeah, okay. But have you tried the
Ah, der ist der Chris.
No, I haven't.
Well, it actually do fly very well. There's only one problem. Well, there's two problems. Or three problems.
Tell keep going.
The first problem is it doesn't really have any performance. Not really. Second of all, the air brakes, despite it doesn't have any performance, doesn't really work. And the third problem is that
Congrats.
you're not sitting very well.
That means?
Sorry,
And that what does that mean?
that it doesn't sit very well.
You don't sit well, so you're not comfortable in the violin.
No.
Okay. The oldest glider I ever flew was an ASK-13 and an ASK-8.
That's
And
not
the
our
eight-
plans.
And the 8 is fun.
Yeah. We are still using the ASK-13 as the primary glider.
Okay.
It's a nice glider. I've flown a 100 kilometers FAI triangle in the ASK-13.
Awesome.
I like it.
The guy from the neighbor club who flies That's impressive.
Wait, which one?
ASK6, the K6.
Yeah, K6. Oh, it's a beautiful airplane.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Chris. And Richard also.
Richard.
That's all.
Yeah, congrats, Richard.
Tack, tack. I'm open.
Richard.
Richard, at the 40-kilometer mark, I have a tunnel. Just a notch north of the blue line.
Excellent.
Okay.
It's not very good, but at least it's tailwind.
And John.
Oh yeah,
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congrats.
sorry, I was not paying attention.
So Richard and Chris, you should really go here. It looks very blue.
It does.
How come you're so high, Richard?
I'm going slow.
Not a good plan.
No, so a new cloud is forming right next to this one.
You should go this way. There's plenty of sync over here.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Good advice. Richard, I'm just checking out to see whether the no cloud is a little bit up.
This one's going up anyway.
Yeah, it was 2.5.
Yeah, I've only got 1.6.
I think this one is maybe 2.7 or maybe 3. If I can center it a little bit better. I already have a 2.5 after 3 turns.
What was the thermal activity like on the weather?
Moderate with moderate variation, I think.
Okay.
Moderate
'Cause
high variation.
I was late in. I didn't happen to look at anything.
Yeah. The thermals were set to moderate with high. What is it? Variation, high variation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3.1 now. You made the right decision, Richard. I hope.
Well, there's tons of outlanding possibilities to north of you, so you're safe.
Thanks, Chris.
I know that helps.
You need
think-
Outland.
I think
We've got an
out-
engine.
Outlanding in one of these things, I think, is a bad idea.
Yeah.
As long as you live.
Yeah, but you probably rip your wings off in the process. Unless you've got an extremely flat field somewhere. This thing's built for ground looping, I think.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Gear. That didn't look good.
You just need to use the Danish word fart, and you are there again.
It would be a little bit expensive to use this glider for a ground looping contest.
Oh.
If we are lucky with it, we can use this cloud to get up into the high level winds and have a great advantage.
Yeah,
What?
it's
The second turn point.
wind's with us all the way, man. That is a good point, which I did not think of.
Yeah, but the inversion is rather low, so I don't expect any cloud climbing here. Yeah, it's fading on the 31.
Congrats, John.
Nice.
Wow.
Congrats, John.
What's your altitude, John?
1280,
Yeah.
500 above ground. Yeah, 550 AGL. That's good.
Jo, tak.
Ja, that's good, yeah.
Ja, congrats, gerne.
Thank you.
Gratuliere auch ich.
Jo.
There's a cloud over here, but I think it's already on the wrong side of this ridge.
Yeah, where Christian is.
Yeah.
Ich bin hier über der Aue ein. Und links ist die.
Okay.
Das hast du schon mal gehört.
Ja, schon mal gehört schon.
Komm nicht an die Wolke dran.
Any thermal? Yeah, Morten?
There is something 2.8, I think.
And where is it, John?
I think there is a. I think with the thermal, or it's just the ridge here.
Now it's 3. Physics 3. What's your attitude, Tim?
25.
Okay.
But it seems to be working nicely here as well.
Yeah, it's okay.
So Richard, you know where to go?
Yep, I can see. It's a good job we have name tags on the glider, so I would never have seen.
I think it's dying. What about you, Tim? Is still working on it?
yeah. No, it's fading.
Oh, don't say that.
Okay, I'll take it back. It's not fading. Morgan still climbs, so yeah.
Yeah, now to 3.3 now. Okay, I'll continue. Hey, what happened to you, Chris?
What do you mean?
You were in front of us.
I'm circling and climbing. Where are you guys? I'm right south of the turn point.
I'm for 5 kilometers from the turn point.
And I got a thermal here that started very weak at 1600 and I'm at 2000 now, climbing at 2.5.
Nice.
Congrats, Tim.
Thanks.
Congrats, Tim.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
So this is where I fly. This exactly is the area.
This is where you're flying from?
Yeah.
This airport at 10.2?
Yeah. Well, not exactly. It used to be that one. Now it's Königsdorf. Königsdorf is a bit north,
Congrats, Morten.
but
You're
less than 10 kilometers away. Oh yeah, I see you, Tim.
What is the city called right at this airport?
But turds.
Chris, what are you doing for a living?
I work for a larger Swiss pharmaceutical company, global marketing, and I coordinate all of our customer contract negotiations.
I think you told me before. Thank you. I'm an engineer.
Yeah, I thought so. You sound like an engineer.
Oh, how does an engineer sound?
Technical? No, good
According to my wife, I'm too logical.
Yeah. Good self-confidence, you know.
There's always an explanation.
Exactly, and you're always right, aren't you?
Yes, by nature, yes.
Did you turn already, Chris?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I wanted to climb downwind.
Yeah. That's a very nice idea. Go as high as you can.
Oh no, get down low. It's fun down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in so more intimate contact with the scenery, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess see everything up close.
Yeah.
Squirrels and things like that.
Yeah. So Tim, you're just going to be crossing my my number one favorite ski area, Lenkries.
Okay.
So the town of Lenkries is below you. If you look to the left, you see the Tegernsee, but you may not see this because it's on the other side of the group of hills.
Congrats, Richard.
Tack, tack.
That's
Yeah, congrats, Richard.
Yeah. Congrats.
Congrats, Richard.
Thank you.
This one's dying now. Nice altitude, Richard.
Yeah, thanks to Tim. Where's Tim? He
So
disappeared.
more than any ideas for going to Innsbruck?
Either we should go around the mountains or we should go for the ridge more or less in front of us, trying to gain some height there and get over the mountains on the west side.
Yeah. Eventually, we want to go west, but maybe the ridge will support us a little bit west of the
Yeah.
blue line.
looks like there could be wave on the blue line there. Just
Possible.
Yeah, I think we should settle for width. No need to go for 4,000 meters now.
What do you say? Are you in 4,000?
No, I said no need to go to 4,000.
Ah, okay, good.
When we have final flight, we just need to come navigate the mountains.
If we take the next long ridge, Tim, up there, then we are home.
Yeah. That's my idea.
Congrats.
Chris?
Thanks.
Congrats, Chris.
That's Chris.
Gerd, wo bist denn du? Du bist ja irgendwie rechts verschwunden, im Westen.
Ja, ich gehe ganz im Westen lang.
Okay.
Lass also die Berge wirklich links liegen. Längere Tour, aber ich denke mal sicherer.
Ja.
I assume it's working too.
Yeah, it's working. I think DGT made the gap to the left after this switch. That might be a good idea.
The left.
Yeah, and instead of going around on the lee side here.
Oh yeah, got it.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
What's happened?
I look up and there's a glider right above me. It's Morton's right above me.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
I'll need about 1900 to clear this pass model.
Okay.
And heavy sink. Just before.
I could imagine.
But at least it's possible to gain some altitude here for the last crossing.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I think it's the crashing pass.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Can you guys describe to me where you are?
23 kilometers from the goal, west of the blue line.
West of the blue line, okay. And are you going towards the higher mountains, the mountain group
Yeah,
before
and
this
then
group?
we're going through a pass, and then the other side we can come out again.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
It
The one
needs
is
to
called
have,
yeah. The
it
one
needs
is
to have
called Solian. That's exactly the standard route we're taking. Although the wind direction today is very, very odd.
yeah,
This would never happen in real life.
Yeah. I'll try to make the shortcut slalom here.
Okay, so is it possible to get through to him?
Yeah, I think so. 1900 again.
Congrats then.
Nice to-
Congrats.
Looks like a first place for you, Morten. Very nice.
Yeah, let me come home first.
No,
It doesn't
I'm
look bad.
already celebrating you as a winner. Just do your job.
Oh, thank you, team. Maybe I should drink a beer more often if I'm winning today.
Yeah. But maybe you shouldn't practice it in real life.
I would never do this. Never. Never ever.
Oh, did anybody else's frame rate go crap through the airport?
Yeah.
44 now. Terrible, but
Lykke, Morten.
Thank you.
Tillykke.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, John.
thank you.
Congrats, John.
Yeah,
Welcome.
that's done. Yeah, I think that terminal did it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how the frame rate's back up. What was wrong over there to make the frame rate go down?
Yeah, maybe some connection issues from the pilot.
Oh yeah, that old bug. At least it doesn't drop down to like 1 frame per second like it used to.
Actually, I've been flying here once, many years ago, 30 years ago, I think.
From Innsbruck?
Yeah, they actually have a flight operation.
Oh, yeah,
It was a bad
And some,
day.
they also have some very big trailers.
Yeah, you can say so. Yeah, right. I never noticed it, right?
I'll look at your screen, Tim, because I can't. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, we need to download the patch mod.
I'll do that.
I think both of our EBs will even fit one trailer.
Okay, my wife, she have served dinner. I will not disappoint her.
Oh, come on, you can't. You know you won this thing, now you can't leave us. Really.
I'm happily married now for 32 years. I know what to do. Have a nice evening,
Enjoy
gentlemen.
your dinner.
Okay.
You too. Morten,
Yeah,
enjoy
see
your
you
dinner.
guys.
Have a
See
nice
you.
evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, see you. Bye-bye.
And congrats.
Thank you.
Look at your screen at them. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I thought I was like, what are you guys talking about? The trailer looks fine to me.
Yeah. If you can't fit an EB in that, you are playing stupid.
Oops. Okay.
Even think you can fit it without dismounting the wings.
Oh, that's the new EB100 glider.
Yeah.
Jo.
Congrats, yeah.
Ja, tak. I take alone way.
Oh, but a fast one.
Ja.
Bounce.
Well, at least you put your undercarriage down.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice until you said that. I didn't notice.
I promised myself the last time I did this that pre-landing checks. Nope, I didn't do it this time either.
Breakfast.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Danke.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks, Tim.
I mean, the pre-landing check in Norwegian, I don't know what it is in Danish, but in Norwegian it's Barnevel til brems, for det hastighet hjul. So there's no excuse for not doing it, really.
I think the pre-landing check in Denmark is finish your beer so it doesn't get shaken during the landing.
Yeah.
Ooh. An invisible glider here.
You crashed?
No, he crashed into me.
Oh, okay.
He's invisible on your end.
Oh, so there are two Kirchbergers, L and P. Interesting. Both the JS1, 21 meters, and both pretty much the same speed. I wonder what the story here is.
This looks like a lot.
Die Gebrüder Kirchberger.
Hmm? Kirchberger, two of them. They're both flying. Gerd, ich bin also erstaunt. Ich habe nur gesehen, dass du einen riesen Umweg geflogen bist, um zu steigen, und dafür hast du echt eine respektable Geschwindigkeit noch geflogen. Super.
Ja, bin ich auch überrascht. Also es war doch erheblich weiter alles. Ich hätte mal allen folgen sollen.
Yeah, the same to you. The last time I saw you, you were really complaining about being low. And then for that, you made it into the finish really fast. Huh? And congrats, Richard. That's really nice speed as well.
Thank you.
Those ridges near the end there had a lot of lift on them, so being low wasn't as huge of a problem. It was like 10 end up on the same ridge. Tim and no, Morton end up at the same altitude on the same ridge as I was at. He just got there a lot better.
Okay, no, really nice. And I was going on my own all the time. No, this was a good time.
What's going on?
That's Mr. Atkinson, yeah.
I'm gonna call you Gerd Kamikaze Bodenhausen from now on.
Not me, not me.
No, somebody else.
Mr. Atkins.
Yeah, I can't even see him. He's not visible on my end at all.
Okay, I say thanks for flying and have a nice evening all.
Yep.
Ja.
Same to you guys.
Ja, zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.
Same to all of you.